And welcome to this channel. Meghan Markle's dad, Thomas Markle, texted his daughter less than 2 weeks before he missed her wedding to Prince Harry, saying he looked forward to trying on my shoes, court papers claim. The papers say that Meghan, now the Duchess of Sussex, had bought her dad a new suit and shoes for her scheduled wedding at Windsor Castle. Associated newspapers, the owners of the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday, have this week released papers outlining their defense after Meghan in October 2019 announced legal action against the Sunday paper over its decision to publish a personal letter which she penned for her dad. The defense paper claimed Mr. Markle called and texted his daughter numerous times in the weeks preceding the wedding, and they were on good terms. This, the paper claims, shows the Duchess's claim that Mr. Markle did not answer her calls is misleading and fails to refer to texts and other communications from Mr. Markle in the 2 weeks before the wedding. In February, the Mail on Sunday published extracts of Meghan's handwritten letter to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. In the letter, Meghan accused Mr. Markle of ignoring 20 telephone calls and said that his actions in talking to the media had broken my heart into a million pieces. But the 44-page defense paper released by Associated Newspapers claimed that on Thursday, May 10, 2018, just over a week before the wedding, Thomas Markle texted Meghan to let her know he had just dropped off some flowers at her mother's house for Mother's Day. The papers claim this text said, "I look forward to trying on my shoes and see how we look. Thank you for getting it ready for me. It's probably past your bedtime, so have a good night. I love you, Dad." In what is being dubbed the trial of the century, Mr. Markle could be pitted against his estranged daughter in the witness box if he testifies against her, after reports that the newspaper signed him up as its star witness. The Mail on Sunday will argue there is a huge public interest in the personal relationship of members of the royal family as part of its defense, court documents show. The newspaper also says royals rely on publicity about themselves and their lives to maintain the privileged position they hold. Meghan's lawyers filed a high court claim against the paper and its parent company, Associated Newspapers, over the alleged misuse of private information. Meghan's legal team has claimed she was shocked and deeply upset when the private letter was published. But in its legal defense, the paper claims the Duchess did not have reasonable expectation of privacy, that the contents of the letter were private and would remain so, according to the BBC. This comes as the Queen agreed Harry and Meghan could step back as senior royals and begin a new life as an independent family. Mr. Markle was caught up in the controversy in the build-up to the 2018 wedding after he staged paparazzi photographs of himself and then began commenting regularly to entertainment website TMZ about his contact with his daughter. When the legal action was announced in October, Harry claimed that the allegedly unlawful publication of the letter was done in an intentionally destructive manner to manipulate readers. In a statement released at the time, a spokeswoman for law firm Schillings claimed the intrusive publication of the letter was part of the Associated Newspapers' campaign to write false and deliberately derogatory stories about Meghan as well as her husband. But the Mail on Sunday said it would stand by the story and denied editing the letter to change its meaning. Thank you for listening, and for more celebrity news, please subscribe.